Everyone thinks quitting happens because people are weak. But actually, most people quit because they're one painful day away from the breakthrough they can't see. Think about that. The finish line almost never looks like a finish line. It looks like another ordinary day, another rejection, another failure, another reason to walk away. And that's exactly why so many people lose. Look, there's a pattern that repeats in almost every meaningful success. I call it the last resistance wall. Remember that name. Because once you recognize it, you stop interpreting struggle as failure. You start recognizing it as evidence. The last resistance wall appears right before your life changes. Not because the universe is testing you, but because every meaningful transformation demands one final decision: stay or leave. Here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They measure progress by results, but progress is actually measured by endurance. The reason your mind wants to quit isn't because you're finished. The reason is because your brain hates uncertainty. It wants comfort. It wants proof. It wants guarantees. Success offers none of those. Have you noticed something? When you've been working for months, nothing seems different. You wake up, you try again. Nothing. You try harder. Still nothing. Your mind whispers, maybe this isn't working. Maybe I'm wasting my life. That isn't reality. That's exhaustion talking. Most people stop here, but that's not even the most interesting part. The breakthrough rarely announces itself. It arrives quietly. One conversation, one opportunity, one introduction, one decision, one ordinary morning that changes everything. The problem is, you never know which morning it is. Therefore, every day feels unnecessary, until one day suddenly wasn't. Think about planting bamboo. For years, nothing appears above the ground. Nothing. People laugh. People question you. People move on. But underneath, roots are spreading in every direction. Then almost overnight, it shoots upward. People call it sudden success. Actually, they're only seeing the part that became visible. Here's the truth no one likes hearing. The hardest season isn't punishment, it's construction. The reason foundations are invisible is because foundations aren't built where people clap. They're built where nobody notices. Right now, you're probably thinking, but what if this time is different? Or maybe, what if everyone else is right about me? Listen carefully. Those questions always appear before the answer does, not after. Every meaningful journey contains a chapter where nothing makes sense. That chapter isn't proof you're lost. It's proof you're still moving. Here's another trap. People wait until they feel motivated. Instead, action creates motivation. Movement creates clarity. Consistency creates confidence. Waiting creates regret. That's the order, not the other way around. The last resistance wall has one purpose. It separates people who want the dream from people willing to become the person capable of carrying it. Those are completely different people. Everyone wants success. Very few survive becoming successful. Years from now, you won't remember this difficult week. You won't remember today's frustration, but you'll always remember the decision you made because of it. One decision: quit or continue. Everything changes from there. So, before you walk away, before you delete the project, before you give up on yourself, ask one question. What if this is the wall everyone mistakes for the end? Because history is filled with people who stopped one step too early, and with people who kept walking when nobody believed they should. Be the second person. Stay one more day. Take one more step. Give one more effort. Because the moment you decide not to quit is usually the exact moment everything begins to change.